Hey guys, I'm at the Westview Cemetery in Fulton County, Georgia. That's in Atlanta. And I'm walking up here to the grave of Adrien Esmilaire. I'm going to call him Little Mabb, M-A-B-B. He spells his last name E-S-M-I-L-A-I-R-E, but better known as Little Mabb, M-A-B-B. He was born in 1918. I'm sorry, he was born in 1882 in France. He died October 18th, 1918 at the age of 35 here in Fulton County, Georgia. So, who was Little Mabb? Or Mob, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. He was basically a 27-inch tall midget, little person, dwarf. I'm not sure the correct term anymore. He was advertised as the world's smallest man. He was performing in Atlanta's Lakewood Park with the Johnny Jones Exposition of Traveling Railroad show of Midway entertainers. And when he fell ill of the Spanish flu and died in 1918, they had his tombstone erected just recently in March 2022. And it actually depicts his actual size. So he just died here. He wasn't from here. No ties here other than this, just where he died. So let's take a closer look at it here. Little Mob. See his photo here. His real name, have him billed as a French circus star. We have the actual height, 27 inches. And again, that is his actual height there. A very small individual, but he made a career out of it, touring the country, performing in a railroad kind of circus act. Back of the tombstone is plain. You have to type in his actual full name to find him on Find a Grave, but it is right to it. It does show up right away. Pretty easy to find. This cemetery has quite a few famous individuals of the Atlanta area, and they're all pretty easy to find. He was possibly with a woman named Elma Moore. She died in 1918 also of the Spanish flu. She was billed as the fat girl, you know, in the circus. Who knows? I mean, you always paired the extremes. So he was often paired with her, or paired with the tall man as well. Not a whole lot known about his early life, other than it sounded like he might have been sold by his father into a circus in France, and until he made his way to America, and then obviously worked with the circuses there. Unfortunately, at those times, parents would see this as more of a hindrance than somebody they'd have to support, and they really couldn't bring much to it, so they'd sell him off to the circus or some traveling road show, and they'd make their performances, make a living that way. But he died a young man, 35, but I'm not sure if that was a Spanish flu. I'm not sure if what sort of lifespan he might have had. I'm not sure what the lifespan was for folks with his abilities, but there you go. He's on top of the hill here. There's an unmarked grave until recently in 2022, but he's up in the trees here. It's a pretty nice little section of cemetery. There you go, Little Mob, Adrien, French circus star. Alright guys, hope you liked that video. I wasn't too prepared for it. I guess I wasn't expecting to do it when I was out here. Kind of stumbled across it. But I do post cemetery videos 3 days a month, every Sunday, except for the second Sunday. I post Goonies stuff, as well as just seeing the sights, stuff the weird stuff I go see. But I do try to post. I do post 3 days a month. So plenty of things to see: famous, infamous, weird, unusual graves, cemetery walks. Not nearly as good as some of those other bigger bigger channels out there, like Faces of Forgotten, Lamont, Wick Docs, and those guys. But I do enjoy it. So hope you like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I do appreciate that. Lets me know what I'm doing is kind of worth it. I'd be doing it anyways, because I do enjoy coming out there and seeing these graves and cemeteries. But I make these videos just to give a chance for other people to enjoy, and at least a couple of you do, I think. So thanks, until next time.